There are several key things that Git frontends do, right? So first of all, they let you push code to Git and get it back, create branches and delete branches. But the most important component of it is the diff, right? So you will be able to see the difference between two branches, two versions, and so forth. And in order to demonstrate, how this works, let's work together on a poem, right? So I promise at the end we're going to come up with this amazing poem by Robert Frost, the wrote Taken. Imagine that that we decided to create this poem, right? But let's make the assumption that there are two people working on this poem, and let's call them Jack and John. So developer Jack and developer John are together working on a poem. Okay, so now we have three files here. So I'm just going to, I just saved them because I wanted to have snippets, right? So one of them just comes up with a title and comments, right? Okay. Commit message, right? So, and by the way, there are a few things here with the commit message, right? So when using issue tracking system, you will be able to put the tag of the issue tracking system here, both for Git and for Bitbucket, which then connects to Jira. And for Git, you can connect to Jira or to Git tracking. So for now, we just say, I came up with a title, right? So, but there should always be a commit message, right? In fact, it's a good idea to set up a hook for the project, so empty commit messages are not allowed. Okay, so now we have, you came up with a title, right? So we're looking at log, come up with the title, right? And then one of the engineers come up with the first verse. And then the second engineer, and I'm going to pretend I'm the second engineer by creating a branch. And the second engineer now goes and adds the second verse. I'm sorry, did I add the verse? Yeah. Okay, and now I'm going to pretend again that I'm the first engineer, right? And 1 second, so let me just push the branch. So now I still have the first verse. I'm going to work on it and say, long I stood, say for a very long time, I stood. I'm going to improve on the poetry because I think it just sounds a lot better this way. Right? And I'm going to commit that. Just bear with me, I'm almost done setting it up and then I'll talk about merging. Right? Improved upon Robert Frost. Hey, who says I can't, right? All right, so now we're going to push. Okay, so now the thing is, on the branch, I still have the second verse and the original verse and the first verse, right? And then it looks like this, right? So I have the branch and I have two commits, right? And there are three ways to merge these commits, right? And this seems simple, right? Because I'm just using two verses and one piece of poetry, right? But the way that merges are organized actually is critical to the success of the project. And there are three different ways of doing it. And each three of these ways, even on a single project, there are some appropriate situations where you use one versus the other. Sometimes on a project, there is a preferred way, for example, trunk-based development or Git flow. But my preference normally is to base it on the following, right? So there are three ways to merge.